Here he is. An old Davy boy. Just finished watching this video. If you actually I didn't just finish watching it, about half an hour ago. Having a beer with him. He's probably home making a video right now doing the same. And Labatt Blue. Now I started thinking about back in the day. Underage drinking. Which no one should ever do. I should say that. But we sure did a lot of it. And everyone drank Blue. I started having I was having memories the other day. Thinking of different things that went on in the day. And throughout all the thoughts, everybody was holding a Labatt Blue. So I started thinking, starting to get a little crave for it. It's been a while. What I didn't like about Labatt Blue was I find there's a floral note in it that I don't care for particularly. That's what I remember, but it's been a while since I had one. I had a couple so far. They're what I first was envisioning when I wanted to have them. I was thinking about that crispness with a little bit of sweetness, and but my memory kept saying something about a floral note. I kind of get a little bit of it, but I thought it was much worse than this. So I'm happy with my decision to get a case of them. They won't go to waste anyway. I was going to do a pipe video outside, showcasing my new pipe for Davy, and got everything together, went outside, and it's raining and windy as hell, so it's just not going to happen. I'll show the pipe anyway though, I guess, even though I want to be smoking it, yet to smoke it, so I can't really give any details how I find it as a smoker, but is he ready? Now the name of this pipe, Davy, I hate to say it, but it's called the Shire Cobbit. There she is. Right there. It's got like a little acorn shape to it. It feels fantastic in the hand as well, I gotta tell you. I wish I could be smoking it right now. I don't smoke in my house. My wife has asthma. I don't think I would anyways. I've never smoked. Growing up, my parents never smoked, so when I smoked cigarettes, I've never smoked inside. So I don't know. Although, who am I kidding? If I had my own place, I'd probably be smoking like crazy. Probably too much, so. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this smokes. I mean, I've heard nothing but great things. And it's a cob. They seem to smoke like a dream. Also, Davy. And of course, it's Missouri. Hang on. Oh. Of course, I was just about to say this is Missouri Meerschaum. Of course. And so is this, David. Now this, I got one of these for you. And I ordered the other one. And they only have 2 styles of their hardwood pipes. You can see that. No, definitely not going to be able to. Anyway, and one's a bent, and this one's a straight. Now, the straight only comes with the maple, and the bent one comes with the cherry. But they sent me this one by mistake. I'm kind of glad to have it. I love how that's just like it was whittled. jammed in there. Love that. I know Davey loves it too. But they're sending me another one free of charge. The right one, so that's fantastic. I'll have both. Although I want Davey to have this one. Let me have the other one. And yeah, this is also made by the Zurima shop. The exact same. This is only 2 hardwood pipes that they make. Everything else is a Cobb that I know of, anyways. I never smoked out of this one yet. The little one, I love the little one though. There's a comparison. I think I did this already. I did, yeah. But even this one smokes fantastic. I feel like Popeye or something with this one though. Definitely Popeye. Cheers, brother. By the way, there's a camera right here. Really? Yeah, I had one too many already. Yeah. So, the Shire Cobbit. Friggin' Lord of the Rings. I can't escape it. I love it though. Davey would love it too. He might not like this little ring though. Might not be a fan of that. If I know him. But Lord of the Rings reference. Go figure. For you guys watching in the pipe community, Davey, ever since I don't think I've ever hung out once since 2000 that I didn't hear a Lord of the Rings reference. Or at least that whistling, the whistle he does to the song. I don't know what it is. I don't. There's no way. I wonder if that's true. 20 years, 21 years. There must have been days where he didn't reference it. Oh, who knows? I'm getting ready for the big game tonight. Old Habs. Habs versus the Maple Leafs. It's on in 25 minutes. My heart will be racing. Game 2 of the playoffs. Montreal's up 1 game. 1-0. It could all change. And, yeah, Davey, you were talking about hockey in your video. How you kind of got away from it. Because of all the foolishness. But, yeah, the game's not like that anymore. I guess it's through the 80s and 90s. You had a lot of goons. And there's no place for them in hockey these days. So teams don't have goons anymore. I mean, you'll get players that are dirty, but there's a higher price to pay these days. People don't play like they used to. And that's a good way. It's less violent. I mean, you still have fights. Which when we really think about the fightings, how is that allowed? People say it's not allowed to get a penalty, but I mean, it's fighting. If a fight broke out in a football game or any other game where we were punching people in the face, you would be arrested for assault. It's just funny how hockey, you're allowed. You get a penalty and then you can fight again. You can punch a man in the face. It's really silly. Now I get amped up when I watch it, yes. But I know it's silly. I know it's foolish. When you really think about it, two men punching each other in the face, it's okay. Not assault. You're allowed. But yeah, the game's a lot cleaner than it used to be. It's good. It allows more room for your talented players, for everybody really. Certain guys from the 80s and 90s would not have a job today, so it's the way it's got to be, though. Can't have that foolishness anymore. What else was Davey saying in his video there? I got no memory, so. The shack looks fantastic. Can't wait to be sitting in that thing with him. I'm glad he likes his little pipe. I just love the cobs, I gotta tell him. I got a few of them now. So, along with this one, I got the Mark Twain pipe here, which was in my last video, I believe. I have Country Gentleman. This is a popular one, I think. I have two of them. I have a straight one as well. I'm more of a straight pipe person, but I like the look of the bent as well. One of each. The cobs just smoke so good. Dave, you're saying this one smokes good too, but I'm not surprised. The little one smokes good, but this one's probably even better. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm getting ready for the game. My parents are home getting ready for the game. We'll be our hearts will be racing. I'm just going through some of my poems. Another batch I'm going to do later tonight after the game's over. Probably really later. Got about 7 or 8 poems here for my channel, Cape Breton Blue Collar Poet. I got 1 subscriber, and that's my own channel, because Davey subscribed with our channel. This will be episode 5, so if anybody's interested in my foolishness. Yeah, other than that, not a lot on the go. Trying to think of what else he was rifling off there in this half-hour video. I can't think for the life of me. Yeah, I was thinking of back in the day, back in the young teenage years, I became known to be able to drink a lot of beer. And as a stupid male foolishness, I would have nights where I can drink a lot, or I'd have nights where I drink 2 when I knew I was going to get sick. So I remember I'd have nights where I might drink 4 beer, but have 9 or 10 empty bottles because I'd be pouring them out. God forbid I'd have people thinking that I couldn't drink my beer. It's funny how you think as a teenager. Such silliness. Yes, the old days, the drama. Little do you know how much foolishness it is back then. You think it's the whole world. When you get older, you realize what the whole world is, and that's far more depressing. But, yeah, gotta roll with the punches, I guess. Can't let it get ya. How could I let it get me? Will not. It seems like it's get me. As I say that, I'm down a beer. Yeesh. What else do I got? Nothing. Nothing else to report, really. Not interesting. Very uninteresting video. Me blubbering on. Charlie was just down here visiting. He's gone. I'm just chilling, waiting for the game. Been waiting patiently since I got up around 4 o'clock. Back shift will soon be over, thank God. I'll be working regular day shift hours. Unreal. I was out to get my vaccine. Got that today. I've heard everybody complained about having a sore arm everything else. I don't have a thing wrong with me. I don't even feels like I didn't even get it. They told me my arm would be sore later, and nope, I don't feel like I got anything. So good on me. Although I was falling asleep, you get your needle, and I'm sure everybody's probably gotten theirs. They make you wait 15 minutes before you're allowed to leave. And I was making a joke, actually, when I was there waiting. I was talking to Davey, and I was making a joke that I was after working back shift, and then I stayed up. I got home at 6 a.m. Stayed up to go get my vaccine. 9, and I'm dead tired. And I go and I get it, and you gotta wait your 15 minutes so that you're just sitting down in those hard chairs on your phone trying to kill the 15 minutes quick. I'm falling asleep, and I was joking around with Davey saying I'm gonna pass out on the floor and they're gonna think it's some sort of a reaction. Rush me to the hospital. And I'll just be annoyed with them trying to help me. Oh yeah, Davey, I'm proud of you for bringing up your talking about depression. It's I think it's very important to like you were saying, you hear people talking about it. It helps knowing that you're not alone. With me, I had some crazy anxiety for the longest time. It's just gone. I've been preaching vitamin D ever since, because that's what it was for me anyway. I'm not saying that's what everybody's cure is, but it's just funny how I can live my life so long, with anxiety, and then it intensifying, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't exist. It's so strange. It's funny, when I was dealing with my job, with my new job, I started having it come back a little bit, just a little, nothing where it used to be, but just having a little sign of it, and that I didn't see in months, because your mind's busy, the new job, I'm going to a new job, you're so used to doing the same thing, working at Home Depot so long. Why give up something that something for something new that you don't know, and you might, what if you fail, and what if you hate it, and just nothing like back before, when I was dealing with real anxiety, it was, there'd be no way I would ever even entertain going for another job. I would put in a resume, and I've done it. I've put in resumes and gotten calls and didn't bother going, because there's no way I could bring myself to even go to an interview. My anxiety was so crazy. But during this time, when I got it, I went to the interview, and I'm very comfortable in interviews, face to face with people. When I'm not riddled in anxiety. I didn't have worries there. It was I gotta tell everybody, and I gotta go to my boss and let him know, and I gotta go to the store manager and do everything right. I passed in my letter of resignation and gave 2 weeks notice. With the last 2 days, my mind's been, I didn't sleep, I haven't been sleeping, but I had just a little reminder of that anxiety was, it just reminds you that something like that could take over your life, and people don't realize how it affects you. They think they want you to, think positive, and they don't realize that it's actually a chemical or biological issue. It's not about bearing it with positivity that isn't there, right? So, anyway, I'm glad, Dave, you brought that to light. I think it's very important for people to be vulnerable sometimes. Very, very important. But anyways, I'm going to get going. Game's on 15 minutes, and I've got nothing else to say. Beer's gone. Going to crack another one. Cheers, Davey. Love you to death. And we'll be talking. Later, folks.